Welcome to the second video in our series on sales tax in the US. Today, we'll define sales tax nexus and explain why it's so important for businesses selling in the US. Most US states have varying sales tax rates. Some, like Delaware, don't impose sales tax at all. In contrast, states like New York can have different rates at the county or even city level. Having sales in another country does not mean you have sales tax liability in the US, but many factors can make it difficult to identify your business's regulatory obligations. Given this complexity, manually tracking and applying a business's correct sales tax is nearly impossible, and yet it is essential to ensure accurate collection, as over-withholding sales tax is illegal and undercharging can create significant liabilities. Using sales tax automation software is often the best way to ensure compliance, although it still may not be 100% correct. For large operations, it is important to have a reliable in-house accounting team or to use experts like Orbiss. Sales tax nexus refers to the connection between your business and a specific state, county, or city that creates a tax obligation. There are several factors that can establish nexus, including when determining your business's tax liabilities, it is pertinent to conduct a nexus analysis and determine where your business has obligations. If your business establishes nexus in a state, you must register with that state's tax authority before collecting sales tax. To avoid undue risk, it is best practice to register your business before you have sales in a state. For many businesses, it is also recommended that they establish a U.S. entity. While this is not always necessary, not doing so can create risk for a company. With so many factors to consider, it is generally advisable to seek professional tax advice. Orbiss can identify the states in which your business has liabilities, help establish a U.S. entity, and facilitate the state-by-state registration process to keep your operations efficient and compliant. This concludes our second video on sales tax in the US. In our next video, we'll discuss the importance of product categories and how they affect sales tax compliance.